it's the Nerd Show. Today we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. I'm going to look at the trailer and I'm going to talk about the movie. Boom.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but their story didn't end there. Now, the creators of the biggest smash hit of all time bring you the next episode in the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back.
That's cool. Empire Strikes Back visually is one of the cooler Star Wars.
Continuing story of our band of heroes: Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia,
Harrison
Han
Ford?
Solo, C-3PO, R2-D2, and Chewbacca. And introducing Lando Calrissian.
Cool.
It's an epic of romance.
Ew.
Of heroes and villains. They cross trackless voids to unknown worlds.
Cool. I just love how dirty and smoky and foggy and watery in that one bit, that tank.
Galactic Odyssey against oppression.
Against oppression. They hate oppression. Whoa.
A big, new, sprawling space adventure in the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back.
Man, it's so cool.
Coming to your galaxy next summer.
Next summer. Man, The Empire Strikes Back, obviously, one of the biggest sequels of all time. This is like The Godfather Part 2 to The Godfather Part 1. This set a standard for, like, how to do a sequel and stuff, how to go a little darker, a little more serious, a little more intense. The opening of the, Empire Strikes Back when Luke effing gets attacked by the effing Yeti. Wampa? Yeah, Wampa, I think. That was crazy. And then Han Solo cutting open that little, that thing to put Luke into. That was effed up and gross. And he's like, oh, it stinks. Oh my god, nasty. And then seeing Han Solo wield the lightsaber for half a second to slice open that thing was cool. Because I was like, what? A non-Jedi touching a lightsaber? They could do that? Whoa. But yeah. Also, the whole Leia kissing... She kisses effing Luke just to make Han jealous. But also, it's like, ew, that's your brother, but she don't know that. And also, I don't know if well, I guess he finds out at the end of the movie, which is kind of gross, huh? I don't know. Ew. It's nasty. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if I should spoil the big twist, because, it's one of the biggest twists in the world. Like, can you be spoiled of the big twist? I'm going to spoil Empire Strikes Back right now. If you, for some weird reason, you've never seen this movie, or never heard of it, and don't know anything about it, go watch it. Why not? Heck yeah. Alright? But if you don't care, if you just want to hear me say it, I'm going to say it. Darth Vader is, I'm going to say it, Luke's father? What? No, that's impossible. Okay, so one of my favorite scenes ever, and that's the one scene I think of all the time. Not because of the big twist of him finding out, which I do think is pretty cool and dramatic and what. But I think also him when he jumps off into that giant void tube that leads to the trash chute, whatever, that sends him out, and then he's dangling on that stinking pole or whatever. I used to have a Punisher action figure, Thomas Jane Punisher action figure, and I used to mimic that. I made a little thing out of a ceiling. I'm pointing at my ceiling fan. I have a ceiling fan. I put a little hanger on a ceiling fan. I cut off Thomas Jane's limbs, like a bunch of them, and I hung him off of that, pretending he was calling for help to get called back. And I'm like, dang, dude, That's intense. Oh, that's cool though. It's cool. He loses a hand. He loses a hand. Every cool hero loses an arm. I think. Ash from Evil Dead, Luke Skywalker, uh, other people probably. What else? And Lando Calrissian, really cool, but also betrayed them, which is effed up. Uh, C3PO is cool. Yeah, just a darker tone. It looks more expensive in the first movie. You can tell they got a lot more money, and it looks way more tactile, which is cool. Not to say that the first movie didn't feel tactile. This is back in the 70s and 80s, so like, it's not like they're using green screen. They are using a lot of green screen, but they're not using like non-practical sets or anything. But like, there's just more. There's just so much more set dressing, so much more aesthetic in every scene in Empire Strikes Back. It's really cool. We meet Yoda, and we go to I think Dagobah or whatever, the swamp planet, which is cool, and also very atmospheric and cool, and his training sequence is cool. All that. It's just cool. Empire Strikes Back, I know it's weird to be like, it's so good, and this is why I don't like talking about things that are super, like, maximum iconic. Granted, I've done a bunch of Marvel movies recently, but that's because Marvel movies layered this year. But yeah, it is like, wow, Empire Strikes Back. It's just bigger and better. And that's just, wow. That doesn't always work in movies. Bigger doesn't always mean better. But to be bigger and better, that's cool. Alright, yeah. Anyway, Empire Strikes Back, that's good. Like, comment, subscribe, goodbye.